Bill, welcome back, folks. We are running around here to PCA 2021 in Las Vegas, and we have our next special guest here live sitting next to us, and one of his special guests that's going to be talking a little bit more. But
the guest has a guest.
The guest
that's
has
a new
guest.
one, you know.
Phil Zangagi over here from
De Los Reyes Cigars, Indian
Cigars.
Motorcycle, and Debonair Cigars, yes.
Perfect. Phil, how are you? Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for coming on, and thank you very much, Louis, for coming on.
Yep.
Quick note, talk to us a little bit about you. How does it all get started?
Yes, sir.
And as a Harley guy, I'm interested in hearing about the Indian cigar.
Well, you can leave now. That's probably the best bet for you. My name's Philip Zangi. I'm the founder of Indian Motorcycle Cigars and Debonair Cigars. I started my venture into the cigar industry in 1991. I had Indian Motorcycle, the actual proper motorcycle company. We founded it with my father. During that same point, I spun off a company called Indian Tobacco. Till 1996, I was on my own. And then Rocky Patel became my first partner. We worked together until 2001. I resigned from that, and I got into the machine-made world. And then in 2013, I brought out Debonair Cigars that I make with the De Los Reyes factory and family in the Dominican Republic. And then 2015, I reacquired the Indian Motorcycle trademark for the tobacco division, grew that, and just been making cigars. This year's my 30th year. We use Dominican tobacco, of course. We use Nicaraguan tobacco for fillers and wrappers. I've just pretty much worked my entire life in the pursuit of making the best cigar out there. I'm not saying I do that, but I try to. I enjoy what I do. The passion is there. It's just a beautiful industry to be in. It's very difficult in the times, but in the end, it's worth it because it's just an enjoyable experience. I mean, meeting great people. I don't know these guys from Adam. We talk for 5 minutes and now they're interviewing me. So that's kind of what goes down. You know what I mean? And
well, we haven't seen you since Christmas, right?
That's how it is. Exactly.
In Italy,
with the panettone. With the
panettone.
But no, it's like a Debonair house. We have our ideal is we don't make cigars, we make reasons for people to enjoy their lives. And I really believe in that. And then, of course, with Indian Motorcycle Cigars, it's smoke history. And if anybody out there that knows anything about motorcycling, Indian Motorcycle now produce cigars again. And this year is the 120th year of Indian Motorcycle being in existence. It's just an amazing thing. And I'll be, as I said, I'm 30 years this year doing
they
cigars.
Beat Harley.
And then you can keep them over there with the Harleys. Yeah. But no,
friend of mine has
sweet.
2 Chiefs.
Yeah, short and sweet.
Nothing but love.
The tobaccos we use are the highest grade. My partner, Leo Reyes, is the largest grower, arguably in the Dominican Republic. The factory, which he'll speak about more, because he's also the GM of it. They are 160 years, 6 generations in the tobacco business. I am a client, but I'm treated way better than that. It's just a great experience. Living in the Dominican Republic 17 years. I was in Central America maybe, off and on for 10 years. It's been a great ride. 30 years, loving it. Nothing's changed. I enjoy it thoroughly. I just want to thank you guys for the time and the interest. And I'll pass to my esteemed colleague, Jean-Michel Louis, the world's favorite Belgian.
Jean-Michel Louis.
I cannot get
it is a little bit of French in there.
A little bit.
But I have to point. You got to have that right accent,
You're Belgium. So the French and the Belgium are right there.
Neighbors.
The neighbors.
They're neighbors, but we're the ones who are known for chocolate, beer, handguns, waffles.
I prefer the Belgium
good
side.
stuff. Somehow when I say this, everybody, Belgium. I remember. But I've been living in the Dominican Republic I'm closing down on 35 years now.
Wow.
So to put it
And you didn't lose your accent.
Oh, no, sir. That is eventful live. I do have a specialty. I've been told in another podcast that my accent is something in between Hans Gruber and Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew, Hans Gruber. You have to use that table there and just tune it in the middle.
Yeah. That's great.
But closing down 35 years in the Dominican Republic, my Spanish is way better than my English. And I have to say, I work a lot more in Spanish than I do in English.
I bet you do. Excellent.
So my French remained with the accent perfect.
Si parlez-vous le français, monsieur?
Ah oui, tout à fait, oui.
Si parliamo italiano anche.
Anche ragazzi, parla tutte le cose.
Bravo. E si parla spagnolo. So abbiamo tutte le lingue aquí.
So, yeah, exactly. Well, that goes together with a lot of caps I'm wearing. I'm taking care of the SAGA brand, which is the brand from the Reyes family, which is Well, I mean, it's been 12 years, I think, that I say 160 years in cigars. It's time I head up and go 172 years in tobacco, not in cigars, in tobacco. Cigars came later in the 80s. But this is a very traditional family. For some reason, they decided that they needed in-house Belgian, and I'm forever appreciative of it because I get to do what I like, and I get to deal with Phil every day, which is, you know, a blessing.
It is, and kudos listen, you're a businessman. But from
I don't know about that.
well, from
so
everybody that we hear, obviously you're a wonderful human being, and you're very well respected in the industry.
Thank you very much.
We're honored to get you on here. I didn't think we were going to, you know.
Thank you.
With everybody that wants to see you.
I'm just humbled people still want to talk to me. In this industry, being relevant is a very difficult thing to keep continually doing. You know, because they strike when the iron's hot and all these different things. But you know, what's always the next best thing in our industry is. During the 90s and going into the 2000s, that's what's like, another blend, another thing. But what I've always wanted to do is concentrate, focus on, a core product, build that to the point where it's got its recognition, then bringing something new. But you shouldn't muddy the water. He's the same. They're very much the similar way. Our mind thought, are the way
good chemistry, good chemistry together.
And he's also honestly my best friend. We see each other day. We've been on the road for weeks on end. Never, we're both alive still. So that
that's good. To the fact. So respect each other.
We do well in private. We have very, very, very little respect for each other, but deeply we do. I mean, deeply we do.
It's like that mirror, it's a mirror, but you can see right through it.
You can grab through it.
You should pop from the other side. But
respect.
How can people get you cigars? What's the best website, or what do you got going?
I think if you buy a Chief fully decked out, you get a box of cigars, right?
I'll give you a band.
You give
because. Every superhero needs a band.
There you go.
No, you can go from debonairhouse.com, debonaircigars.com, indianmotorcyclecigars.com. That's just a regular way to go on the web. And then you can also, there's Indian Cigars Phil, Debonair Phil, Debonair Cigars and Indian Motorcycle Cigars on Instagram and stuff like that. Jean-Michel's he can explain to you that kind of thing. But the thing is that at the factory, what's a beautiful thing is that there's no one trick pony. We don't just make the same 3 or 4 blends and wrap them together. We absolutely, like I'm a core blender where I make one blend, I refine it, and then I change the wrappers. Where they make different blends, like all his Tomo 1, all the beautiful books and stuff you see, those are actual boxes of cigars.
Are they?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In this side, not.
No.
Oh, okay.
On the other side, this is decoration because,
wow.
But on the other side, all those
books. What a great idea.
No,
I was going to say, look at all those books.
Yeah, and basically everything's so drastically different, but one thing is always the same is the quality profile from the factory, where people know, okay, that is a De Los Reyes cigar because of
consistency.
That's
the key word.
In the quality and the attention to tobacco, because basically that's a challenge for a company. It's for a manufacturer. You don't want everybody to close their eyes and recognize the cigars from your company, whether they have different brands and different brand owners.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The idea is to not struggle, because it's actually a pleasure of the trip, to make different cigars so none of them look the same, so that you can't say, oh yeah, but the Patoro brand, which is right there, which is another brand we do, it's exactly the same as the Debonair, because trust me, it's not. It has nothing to do. Every one of those cigars is really his own taste profile, because we do believe that the world of tobacco is wide enough that you can fine-tune tobacco for it to taste really differently without doing anything weird to it. Just tobacco, nature, time, humidity, water. That's what we use, and we make
all natural ingredients.
So the big thing now is you do have a very educated consumer.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the big thing in the 90s where anything could be pushed out. Everybody, you guys are now taking it to a scientific level of what's going on in the farms and growing. And that is why I think now this boom is going to be a boom to stay. I truly believe, unless the governments get involved. But what you're doing right now is making the consistency, the quality, and obviously the taste.
What is really interesting when we do that is take modernity and just reinforce tradition. We don't try to redo this from another draw board. It's really the tradition, the thing. But it's true. No, we can measure humidity more than just putting your finger into tobacco. No, we can we can measure things in different ways and then apply different. But it's the tradition we're reinforcing. We're not deciding we're producing in a different way.
Right.
This is the way it was produced hundreds of years ago. I shall think that it should
With
be
a little bit of science now,
No, that's
because
my-
Of
that's
course.
my
it's more
motto, and that's-
science
sophisticated.
is our
Art,
friend.
passion,
Absolutely,
science.
it is our friend.
It is our
Makes
friend.
sense.
And that's the motto for Debonair: art, passion, and science. And we take it to another level because we're both half nuts, and we really love it.
Only half.
Yeah, only a quarter, three
Well, with
quarters.
3/4.
Yeah. No, that's what. That's the thing is that I know for a fact that they take it seriously. You know,
And the consumers know it.
and I'm a different kind of
consumers know.
animal because I live there. I live there. My office is 10 paces from his. We see each other every day. We
They're hands on.
and we work as a team. Truly, it's not the ego is removed. I mean, we do everything together. You'll see a company, right? Two distinct companies work in tandem, truly in tandem,
Side by side.
side by side. And
Amazing.
I don't see it, and because everyone's egos will destroy you, you know.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I just want to do the next right thing. I try to be a good guy every day. I try to be a better man tomorrow than I was today. I mean, that's just the way I live, and I try to portray that through the cigars. And the thing is, we enjoy this interaction with people. Where the point of the matter is, that's the catalyst to talk. Put your phone down, have a conversation. I do gatherings. I don't do events, and that kind of stuff. I kind of tell people that this isn't to come meet Phil Zangi. This is Phil Zangi's coming to meet you. And
You
that's,
got the right idea.
I try.
You got it.
I
And,
try.
and you've done well.
It's a wonderful
Phil,
thing.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Ronnie.
so much,
very
brother.
much.
Thank
you for
you.
your
It was
time.
a pleasure.
Great
Thank you
show.
so
Grazie
much.
tutti. Ci vediamo
Grazie
dopo.
tutti. Say it, go ahead. Say it in Belgium.
Louis, Thank you, buddy.
Say thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Say it in Spanish.
Enchanté, mother.
Fue un
Muchas
placer
gracias.
estar con ustedes.
Anyway, folks, I'm not
Thank
like that here. Thank you very much. Hold on 5 minutes. We're going on to the next stop. We got lots to bring you today. As you can see, we got some special guests, wonderful people. We're so excited to meet them. So hold on. We'll be right back.